everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting "Go Blue." Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the second-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. We'll call for the fair catch here. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They got him to sack for the defense.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. First down interception here on the opening drive.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense needs 10 yards on this fourth down to keep the drive going. Looking to scramble. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening down. Another first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second down and goal upcoming. Across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread and throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And this one will be fair caught. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to throw it on first down. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing rate. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They could not stop him.
Touchdown, Penn State!
Quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this. Good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Went after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Caught way Clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Smith. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important second down play coming up. Testing the right side here. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Takes it inside the 40. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pass is incomplete.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
Field goal try, no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Now it's second down here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He just hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Hard running now, breaking tackles. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football, and teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass this time. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
The Nittany Lions looking to cash in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Wallace. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. call here on second down for this offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Will he score here? Touchdown.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. We're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to launch it deep again. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Let's it fly to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. It just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, from halftime, and here's the first play of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we've already got points on the scoreboard with an electric kickoff return.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. takes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete, a rare. Excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
First down here for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Ball handed off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
The Wolverines with first and 10 here. Now here's the toss play. Only a small gain. Now looking at second and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Lions. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Same tailback, another carry. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the handoff. Ball carrier running through tackles. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. Here comes the point after attempt.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the 3rd quarter. Keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Throw to you, take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's third down for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure, they've been physical at the line of scrimmage, good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
It's caught on the crossing pattern. Tackle made it a 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Catch made on the left side.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
He's running out of time here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared